Oh, hi everybody. My name's Eric. I'm here to read you another story. Tonight's story is Up the Big Mountain by Dorothy Koch. Pictures by Lucy and John Hawkinson. Copyright 1964 by Holiday House, Incorporated. Printed in the United States. Dedicated to Deb. I want to climb a mountain with my brother Joe. Mother and father take us in the car. Soon we stand at the bottom of a big, big mountain. It is so high, we hold our heads back to see the top. Joe and I run up the trail. We can't wait to climb the big mountain. Father says we need walking sticks to help us. I find one that is tall enough to help me get up the mountain. Joe finds one too. Now we are ready to go. Joe and I climb up, up, up with our tall walking sticks. Our feet go up and down. We bend and stretch our legs. Oh, what a big mountain to climb. Joe and I find a little path. We want to see where it goes. We walk through the bushes and come to hundreds and hundreds of white flowers on a hill. I run to where they are growing and touch them and smell them. I fall in the flowers and look up in the bright sun. I look up at the clouds too. They are big and white. They move fast. I stretch to touch one, but it is too high. I pick and pick and pick flowers. I carry them with me up the mountain, but I could never pick all the flowers. There are too many. I look at the mountaintop. It is still far away. Joe and I climb a little more, and then we stop to rest on a big rock. We see a baby bird on the ground. It is shaking its wings and making a funny noise. We want to hold the baby bird, but we see its mother up in a tree. Joe thinks she is teaching the baby to fly. Soon the mother bird flies down low and puts something in the baby bird's mouth. The baby bird sits and sits and sits, then flies away all by itself. I get the big red apple that I have in my pocket. I share it with Joe. We watch the tiny bugs crawling on the ground. A squirrel runs up a tree and looks down at us. We are climbing higher now. Oh, there is a little snake on a rock. It sees me and wriggles away into a hole. I look into the hole, but I can't see the little snake. Joe calls me. He has found some blueberries. I pick blueberries too and eat some of them. Now our fingers are blue and our mouths are blue and our teeth are blue, but we like the blueberries. The sun is very hot, but we climb up, up, up. Then we come to a waterfall. We run under it and let a little of the cold water fall on our heads. The water keeps falling and never seems to stop. Joe and I are very quiet because we see something moving in the bushes. Mother and father stop to look too. It is a turtle crawling over the leaves. It stops and looks around. Its head goes in and out of its big round shell. I wonder where it is going. We climb higher and higher up the mountain. I look down below me at the trees. They are big. All I see above are tiny trees growing out of rocks. It is just a little way to the top now. The sky gets dark. A black cloud is over us. Then down comes the rain, harder and harder. Joe and I get under a big rock. Mother and father hurry to catch up and get under the rock with us. The rain stops soon, and out comes the sun. Rocks are all over the ground. There are many shapes and colors. Joe and I take the prettiest ones and put them in our pockets. Now we have something to keep. We climb again, up, up, up. It is hard to pick up our feet, but we are nearly there. At last we are at the very top of this big, big mountain. It is like some standing on top of the whole wide world. I look down from the mountain. I see lakes that are far away. They are so far away that they look like little puddles of water, but I know that they're big. I look down the other side of the mountain and see long roads. They go up and down the hills. There are tunnels too. I watch a car go into one and come out again at the other end. Far down the mountain, Joe and I see a trail. It is the one we climbed. We see the rock where we rested and the waterfall where we got wet. And we see Mother and Father down below. We see everything from the top of the mountain. I sit on top of the mountain. It is the biggest mountain I ever climbed. The air is cool, the sun looks big and bright. I want to climb this mountain 100 times more, and I will. Wasn't that nice? That was Up the Big Mountain by Dorothy Koch. Pictures by Lucy and John Hawkinson. Beautiful watercolors. Copyright 1964 by Holiday House Incorporated. Printed in the United States. I wonder who Deb was. Well, you could subscribe below. Thanks for tuning in. And tomorrow night we're going to start the McBroom adventures. I've got 4 books about McBroom. Hope you enjoyed it. Sleep tight.